All right, what's up? So this is my 2017 G30. As you can see, I have full screen Apple CarPlay working. I just updated my head unit with ESYS to the newest NBT version Y. Previously, I had NBT version M, and if you know what that means I only had a half screen Apple CarPlay, and I couldn't even code in full screen if I wanted to. So I had to update my software. So for this video, I'm going to show you how to update your head unit and where to access the information, basically the steps there's like 21 steps, 1 through 21, of how to exactly update your head unit using BMW ESYS, and then how to code Apple CarPlay full screen. So some of the requirements you're going to need to update your head unit: you're going to need a computer with at least, I would say, 500 gigabytes of hard drive storage, because you're going to need to download the full programming data, which is about 282 gigabytes when you unpack it on your desktop when you extract it. So I'm going to show you where to access those files. I'm just going to tell you that you need to download BMW ESYS. You can find how to do that on your own, because that's pretty easy. But I will show you where to access the programming files, and then I'll show you how to actually code Apple CarPlay into your head unit using BimmerCode. So let's go to computer. So actually, the next thing you're going to want to do is check the software on your head unit to see what you're at currently. So just go to your navigation menu and then hit settings and position software version. And as you can see, mine's NBT version Evo Y. This used to say NBT Evo M. But after I updated it with BMW ESYS, it shows NBT Y now, and I have full screen CarPlay, so I'm happy. So you need to check your version to know which version you have, but you'll already probably know if you've tried to use BimmerCode or some other coding and you can't get full screen to work. All right, so right here you can see my desktop, and I am a member of BimmerFest here. So what you want to do is make an account on BimmerFest and then contact this dude right here, Adalbert77_77. Just send him a message, and this guy basically has access to the latest PSDZ data files, which is your programming files. And just request it from him. He'll send it to you. You'll download it. The file is about 100 gigabytes, and then when you unpack it, it'll be 280 gigabytes on your computer. So make sure you have enough hard drive space. I would recommend at least 4 gigs of RAM, but 8 gigs performs pretty well as well. So that's where you access your programming files. So the next thing you're going to need is actually BMW ESYS. So just go to Google, search up BMW ESYS, and find a working version of it. It's pretty easy to find. There's plenty of downloads out there, and you just need a working token. That might take a little bit of searching, but it's not hard to find. So I'm going to give you another heads up here. So once you download your programming data, your PSDZ data files from the source that I showed you earlier in the video, you're going to need to go to your local disk on your computer. And this is going to be after you install BMW ESYS also, because you're going to come to this data file here, and this is my BMW ESYS. This is where mine is installed at. So once you download BMW ESYS, you download your programming files from the source that I showed you earlier in the video. You're going to come to your data folder here, and then that PSDZ data file that you just extracted and pulled out of the zip file is going to be 282 gigabytes, and you're going to copy it to this data folder, and that'll allow you to program and code with BMW ESYS. So make sure to do this step. Do not skip this step. So then after you get that done, then go to the link in my description, like I said, and follow the steps there, and you'll be able to program your head unit. So then the next thing you're going to want to do is check out my description, because I'm going to post a link in the description, and that link is going to be the steps that you need to follow to use BMW ESYS. It's a step-by-step. It has photos. It's not my thread, but it's a thread that I used, and you can use it just the same. Just follow the steps word for word. Don't skip any steps. Don't try to go around it. And make sure that you have a battery charger on your car, or that your battery's charged up before you start programming and coding. So make sure to check out the link in the description, because you're going to need to access the steps on how to do it. Update your head unit via ESYS through that link, and you need to do that first if you have an NBT that does not allow you to use BimmerCode to get full screen. So you're gonna have to update it via ESYS and then use BimmerCode to activate full screen. So next we're gonna go to BimmerCode, and I'm gonna show you how to activate full screen on that. Okay, and then so once you have BimmerCode connected, you're gonna want to come into your head unit, and now we're gonna, and at this point you've already updated your head unit software with BMW ESYS using the instructions I provided earlier. And so you're going to see CarPlay full screen mode here. It's not going to be an expert mode anymore. It's going to be on the main coding menu now. So now that you've updated your head unit, so just code on active, and then that's pretty much it. Like there's really nothing to it anymore. You can code in anything else that you want here. I coded in, a couple of different things that you see there. But yeah, so once you've used the instructions I provided, you've updated your head unit software using BMW ESYS. Like I said, you're going to come to navigation here. You're going to go to settings. You're going to go to position and software version. And you're going to see MBT Evo Y or X or whatever you updated to. If you get the newest PSDZ data, it will update to MBT Evo Y. And then you'll have full screen Apple CarPlay. So if you have a G series BMW or F series BMW that does not have full screen Apple CarPlay, this will work for you. So just follow the instructions that I said, and if this helps you, leave a like and check out my other videos. I'm also going to make another video on how to get better audio out of your hi-fi system or Harman Kardon system, so check that out as well. And thanks. Hope this helped.